The first thing you should know about leveling up weapons is that you are wasting XP tokens right off the rip, but I'll get right back to that here in a second. Because the first thing that we want to look at right now is the fact that you actually have to be level 4 before you can ever even unlock and look at any of your weapons to make any type of changes whatsoever, or before you can even start leveling weapons up to begin with. And before you can actually unlock every single weapon to start grinding, you actually have to be all the way up to level 50 so that you can actually grind every single weapon. As you see here for these pistols, it's level 50 before you can open and unlock and level up every single pistol. And another thing they've added here in Modern Warfare 3 to unlock other weapons, you actually have daily challenges that you have to complete to unlock these extra items. But first, let me tell you about this bad XP glitch that everyone's having an issue with. The glitch is, if you activate your XP token before you ever start a match, it's okay and it will work, but you will lose a little time on that XP token. But unfortunately, it's the only way you can use the XP tokens. If you attempt to start a match and then use an XP token, it will not work. It will act as if it's using your XP token, but actually use the XP token up without giving you the points. So make sure that whenever you want to activate your XP tokens, activate them before you ever start a match so that you can actually get all of the double XP that you're going for when you're grinding your weapons to level them up. And there are multiple different ways that you can actually level up your weapons. The best one may just surprise you in how to do it. But before we get to that, I know every player doesn't play the game the same way. Every player doesn't like every mode. But lucky for you, there is a mode for you and everyone else. And the first mode I want to start with is multiplayer in Modern Warfare 3. There's plenty of opportunities to gain enough XP and level up. If you do have a double XP token, it's definitely to your advantage. But not to worry, if you don't have a double XP token, there's one particular mode within multiplayer that works out very well, and that is Kill Confirmed. I managed to level up my weapons pretty well, testing it out without double XP tokens, but the key here is to make sure you run around, and after you get an elimination, you pick up every single tag that you see laying on the ground. Also, to add to this XP, you can use decoy grenades, which you can throw anywhere on the map, and if it distracts someone, you simply get a few extra XP. So I highly recommend leveling up to get the decoy grenades. Also, another benefit about using decoy grenades and not getting as much eliminations and simply picking up tags off the ground, what that does is caters to keeping SBMM, skill-based matchmaking, to a minimum. The less eliminations you get, the less KD the SBMM notices, so you're in a sense getting yourself a bit easier lobbies within the leveling up process. And since we're talking about skill-based matchmaking, that leads us into the next mode. I didn't personally like it myself that much because it's a bit slow, but if you do want easy lobbies, then you'll want to check out the game mode War, which they just put into Modern Warfare 3. Basically, go into this mode and play the objectives, and you won't really run into really sweaty players. But as you just saw, you basically have 3 objectives. The first objective being capture the flag. And then once you have captured the flag, you'll take this tank and then take it from point A to point B. After you've taken the tank from point A to point B, you will then be instructed to find the missiles. Once you have located all missiles successfully, what you'll do is go into the silo and try to disarm the missiles. As you can see, I wasn't very successful, but the good news is we do get to switch sides and try again. And I have to say, by the end of this, I did have a good amount of fun. And you'll have noticed you've leveled up your weapon a pretty good bit. Now, the next mode that we come to, you will either love it or hate it, depending on how you like to play the game and depending on how much you like risk versus reward. That game mode is zombies, but it is extremely important to do it the proper way, because the first time I went in with my teammates, it did not go well at all. We went in zone 3, which is one of the most difficult zones, and you have more difficult zombies, and the thing is the XP is not more, if you fight the harder to fight zombies. Now, I don't know if this is going to be something that they patch, but the way you want to play this is drop into zombies, stay on the outskirts, level 1 of the zombies. Then what you want to do is go to an exfil and call in the chopper. What that's going to do is call a bunch of zombies, and what you want to do then is line those zombies up in a row and start shooting the zombies. Aim for the head so that they go down much easier. And once you've cleared those zombies, go back over to the chopper, call it again, and then rinse and repeat. Make sure you go in with the weapon that you want to level up, or even 2 weapons that you want to level up, and just basically shoot all the zombies, call the chopper when those zombies are gone, and do it over and over and over again. I almost maxed out one weapon just by going in there by myself and calling these zombies and taking them all out. It actually got to the point to where I got good enough within one match that I actually called so many zombies at one time that the game crashed. So that may be something to watch out for. So after you've called all the zombies that you want and you've maxed out that weapon that you want to max out, call the chopper again, wipe out all the zombies, and get into the chopper and exfil with that weapon. Not to worry, if you do get overran by zombies and happen to die, that XP will still go to the weapon that you were shooting the zombies with. However, you will lose that slot for the next match. So make sure you play it properly. Go in, go to zone 1, call the chopper, take out all the zombies until your heart's desired and your weapon is leveled up, and then exfil. I know this will help you out, so if you did like it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and like button. And also, if you want the camo grind to be much easier, make sure to click the video popping up on screen right now.